Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Charles with the next installment of Charles Snyder Raw. It's unscripted, it's unfiltered, and for the most part, it's unedited. Versions of whatever I'm thinking about, dealing with, planning on, facing in business on a daily basis. Well, Monday through Friday, anyway. I don't really include weekend stuff because that's my days to get stuff done. GSD, get shit done. Or as I call it, make shit happen. MSH, make shit happen. Let me make that a motto. But anyway, look, today's Tuesday. It's Training Tuesdays. I'm trying to squeeze this in between conference calls and webinars and stuff. And today, so far, has just been like uh, crazy. It's a lot of good learning, a lot of good information. Uh, and it always is. So, I'm always picking up new stuff, learning, I'm taking notes, and sometimes it's just like so much information. You need time to just kind of process it, go back over it and stuff. Well, at least I do. Some people pick up on it right away. Other people, it takes longer. Me, if I write some notes down and stuff, if I'm writing or typing, actually doing something with the information or the ideas or whatever, I can recall it a lot better. The more I use it, the easier it is to recall, or the more details that I recall. And so that may be your thing too. So, and that's why I talk about, I think it was Monday, Friday, something like that. Practice, practice, practice. You have to practice getting in front of your camera, whether it's your camera phone, so this device, almost everyone has one of these. So you don't have to go out and buy all kind of expensive video equipment, but you have to use it. You have to record stuff, store it on your computer, transfer it over. But that's part of practice, practice, practice. You have to do stuff in order to remember it and in order for it to become hardwired in your noggin. That's what works best for me. But anyway, what did I want to talk about? Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about was this morning, the first conference call, which started right around noon, which usually runs for about an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending on how many fireballs are getting dropped and how into it, the people are. But that one was a good one. But I'm sorry to say the biggest takeaway I took from that was Casey Carroll, an acquaintance of mine. I don't really know the guy real well. He's a character. He's a joker. And Billie Jean and crew, I guess they got this like practical joke war going on where I'm not sure how it all got started, but the Billie Jean crew sent Casey Carroll a practical joke. Casey Carroll's opening up this box. It wasn't much on the box as far as information wise, other than an address in San Diego, California, where Billie Jean and his crew have their office. So anyway, Casey's opening up this box. He's afraid it's going to, like one of them spring-loaded things, or it might blow up or something like that. So he's like, almost like, a demolitions expert in Vietnam or something, like an IED specialist in Afghanistan, carefully opening up this box, half expecting it to explode, or I'm not quite sure what, but he slowly opens up this box, and the only thing you can see is the lid of a jar and the top of it. And he's like, what the hell is this? So he pulls the jar out, and there's just some wrapping paper there to help protect the glass jar. It's one of them mason jars. If you're not sure what a mason jar is, Google it. I'm not going to edit that in there. It is it's a mason jar, which is just a glass jar that a lot of people use for like canning fruits, moonshine, and um, a lot of stuff in between. So anyway, he pulls it out, and there's no label on it. There looks like there's a like a piece of parchment, like piece of paper that's rolled up and has this little bow on it on the inside of this jar. And the only thing it says on the jar is memories. So Casey opens his jar out and sticks it right up to his nose because he says, he wasn't sure, if it was. I'm not sure what he was expecting, or why would you stick your nose in a jar to smell it before, instead of just like dumping it out or something like that. But here he takes a whiff and he like immediately jerks it away from his face and puts the lid back on. He goes, "Oh, it smells like shit." Anyway, long story short, he's gagging and stuff. It's funny as hell. Billie Jean and farted it in a jar, put the lid on it, and sent it to Casey. It was the funniest damn thing. And the sad thing is, I can't, I just got off of the call not half an hour ago, and I can't remember what the hell the call was about, but I can remember the fart in the jar. So that's where I'm at today. And I guess I'll leave it at that because I can't stop laughing about it. But hope your Tuesday's going good. Make sure you're always learning so you can keep on learning. I know I am. And as always, if you like this stuff, be sure to like it and share it. Become a member. Like our Facebook page. Make sure you become a member of the Marketing Ninja group. I'm going to start adding some more exclusive content to that. So in order to get the Marketing Ninja group exclusive content, you have to be a member of the Marketing Ninja group on Facebook. You can find it by going to our Facebook business page, Charles D. Snyder III Marketing. Like the page, you'll have the option to join the group. We'll go from there. So, hey, take care. Love, peace, and chicken grease.